Hi there. In this video we're going to talk about speech sounds. We begin to explore and make speech sounds during the first year of life. Speech sounds are created when air is pushed up from our lungs, past our voice box and into our mouth. We then shape the air using our lips and our tongue to create different sounds. As we get older, we turn these sounds into recognisable words that express a message. We use consonants such as b and d, and also vowels such as oo and e. In this video, we're going to focus on consonants. You can have lots of fun exploring sounds during play. We will show you a few ideas. We are going to start with the sounds that children learn to make first. You'll also notice that sometimes we use hand actions as well as making the sounds. The ones that I will use are called cued articulation signs. Let's start with lip popper sounds, p and b. To make these sounds, you stop the air with your lips, which then pop apart as you say the sounds. P is the quiet sound. Here we've got Isla playing with some bubbles.
All right, let's do this game with the bubbles. Are you ready? Yeah. Shall I show you what I'm going to do? I'm going to go p, 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 p. Do you want to have a go? Should I get you some bubbles? Put it on your hand.
I want to do it myself.
You can do it yourself. Go on, get some bubbles. We're going to go p, 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 p. Can you do it like that? Big bubbles. That's it. Hold it near your mouth. Fantastic. Can you see it moving?
B is the noisy sound, and Isla's having fun with the bouncy ball.
A really bouncy ball, and do you know what sound a ball makes when it bounces? Oh, do you know what sound a ball makes?
Yeah.
It goes bu 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 bu.
It jumps up and down.
It does, and it goes bu 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 bu.
Watch.
You're like a bouncy ball too. Do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
Bu 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 bu. Ready? Bu bu bu.
Now for some tongue tapper sounds, t and d. To make these sounds, you stop the air by lifting the tip of your tongue up just behind your top teeth and then let go. If you make a few t sounds in a row, it feels as though your tongue is tapping against the roof of your mouth. T, t, t. T is the quiet sound and d is the noisy sound.
Oh, good. Look at the tap. It's going t, 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 t. Do you want to have a go making that sound? T, 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 t. Good girl. That's the dripping tap sound.
Sarah uses a drum to encourage Isla to say d.
Hold it for me. We're going to go d, 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 d. Isla, can you have a turn? Can you do that sound? D, d, d. Look at me. D, d, d. Can you have a go?
Even though she doesn't say the sound, she still hears it and she may use it later. Let's move on to back kickers. K and g. To make these sounds, you open your mouth very wide so the back of the tongue can move up against the back of the mouth to say the quiet sound, k, or the noisy sound, g.
Now I've got my camera goes k, k, k. Shall I take a nice picture? Ready? Smile! K. Brilliant! Do you want to have a try and take a picture? Yeah. Remember the sound.
It's not actually turned up.
We can pretend. Ready? Excellent, good boy. I've got some special friends to come and join us. Shall we see who we've got? Ooh.
Monkey.
Ooh, Mr. Gorilla comes out and he goes gah, 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 gah. Can you have a try, Sebastian? Goes gah, gah, gah. Excellent, well done.
Now let's try some lip coolers, f and v. To make these sounds, you make a thin gap between your top teeth and the bottom lip and let the air pass through. F is the quiet sound and v is the noisy sound.
My friend the rabbit, he shows his bunny teeth and he goes
Very good. Come in there.
He's putting it on. He goes, good boy, excellent. Oh, bye-bye, rabbit.
And now the V sound with Isla.
What noise does the car make? Watch me. It goes V. Can you do that noise? V. Good listening, Isla.
We also use some skinny sounds. S and Z. And the fat sound, sh. To make the skinny sounds, you bring your tongue tip up behind your top teeth, but leave a small hole for the air to pass through. S is the quiet sound, and Z is the noisy sound.
Oh, we've got my friend the snake. He's coming along. He goes.
And the noisy Z sound.
So, what noise does the bumblebee make? He goes zzz, doesn't he? Can you do that noise? Zzz. Fantastic.
To make the fat sound, sh, you bring your tongue tip slightly further back in your mouth and leave a wider gap for the air to pass through. Rounding your lips can be really helpful too. Put Dolly to bed. Shh.
Isla, can you go shh? Let's say shh to baby. Shh. And Teddy to bed. Are you ready? Let's tell Dolly to be shh. Fantastic, well done.
Time for the air sound. This sound does not have a noisy partner. It is made by letting the air pass straight through your voice box and out of your mouth.
Oh, it's my friend Mr. Dog, and he goes. Would you like one? Can you do that? He goes.
That's right, Sebastian. Show him how to do it.
Oh, poor Mr. Doggy.
We make some sounds in our nose. These are the nose sounds, and n. They are made by the air passing into our nose and vibrating to make different sounds. There is one nose sound for each of the key positions in your mouth. For example, is made with the lips.
Now then, what sound do we do when we're eating? Should we make Teddy do some eating? You ready? Teddy's eating.
N is made with the tongue tip behind the teeth.
Now we've got our airplane. He goes. Mm. Have a go. Nice try. Mm.
Some speech sounds are harder to produce than others, and they develop at different ages as the child grows up. We have focused on early sounds that children develop. There are some sounds that are required later, such as l, j, ch, and j. We hope you have a fun time making and learning about sounds.